Sister Wives star Christine Brown Woolley took some big leaps in the latest episode. David Woolley proposed, and they swiftly moved in together. With her fast track to marriage, she is getting closer to David's kids than to her own. The Big Brood. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley discuss their new living arrangements. David also takes the step of asking Christine to marry him. However, Christine's marriage to David comes with a big family. Cody and Christine share 6 kids: Aspin, 29, Mykelti, 28, Peyton, 26, Wendling, 23, Isabel, 21, and Truly, 14. Furthermore, David has 8 children in addition to both having several grandkids. When they were making their choices of where to live and how to live, their kids came into play. But as time goes on, Christine seems to be closer to David's kids. Christine Brown and David Brown chose to be close to family. Since both Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley have big families joining together, it weighed in on their house-buying decision. In a confessional, Christine says, "We already bought a house." She adds, "It's a beautiful home, beautiful brand new home, not a fixer-upper. And it's everything that we were looking for." Although it didn't take Christine and David too long to choose, they had plenty of stipulations on what they wanted in a home. For instance, they knew they wanted a 3-car garage, a big driveway for company, and a double oven was a must. Christine says, "We went shopping for houses like 3 times. Some of them we walked in and we were like, no, this is not going to work. That kind of a thing. And then we found the one that we wanted and bought it." Christine Brown closer to David's kids than her own. At that time, Christine Brown Woolley says, "It's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from Mykelti's house." But sadly, Mykelti and Tony have now moved to North Carolina. Likewise, Christine pointed out how close she is to David's kids. And then it's like 15 minutes away from David's daughter Ray's house. So we're just right by all of our grandkids. It's just an absolutely wonderful setup. Although some of the reason for picking the home was to be close to Mykelti and her growing family, they uprooted earlier in 2024. With the proximity, she has been able to travel and get closer to David's kids and grandkids. Her kids aren't all far away. Unfortunately, many of her kids are still spread out. Mitch and Asit still live in Salt Lake City, UT. Peyton Brown also joined the Utah National Guard in 2019, so he seems to be in the same state. Although Isabel Brown lived with Maddie Brown Brush in North Carolina for a while, she moved closer to Christine to attend the University of Utah. David recently mentioned he has the most work to do building his relationship with Gwendolyn Brown and her wife Bea, since they live the furthest away. But family is still a priority for Christine and her kids, and they make an effort to be together. Truly Brown is getting the most attention. Naturally, Christine Brown Woolley and Truly Brown are sticking together with their big life shifts. Christine's decision to move to Utah and marry David most directly affects Truly. With that being the case, Truly and David are bonding the quickest. Admittedly, David discusses their relationship. He says who he's the closest with is Truly, of course, 'cause we live together. He says, "So her and I bond really well, over everything. When she's upset with Christine, I can just break the ice by just teasing her." But their relationship comes with some teenage shenanigans with Truly. In the latest episode, he only flinched slightly when Truly bit in on their trip before proposing to Christine. Christine is very excited for the move. While Christine Brown Woolley has never lived with a man full-time, she is eager to get the next chapter of her life started. Furthermore, she jokes that she is living in sin by moving in with David before they get married. She wants to keep the families close. She says, "I'm excited. I'm excited to have our kids be able to play in the backyard." Then Christine says to David, "And get a hot tub. That needs to be the first thing." Although David admits he has already tried out the hot tub, she is ready to forgive him since he is quick to take care of household issues. She explains, so if I suggest something to David, he gets it done. It's immediate. My house in Flagstaff. I wanted to do all of these things in the backyard, but I never did anything. She adds, Cody talked about stuff talked, but never really did it. So this is just very different. If I mention anything to David, it happens.